Yes, definitely, absolutely, because they don't get anything what is nutritious. So they eat whatever they eat, and the kind of food they eat at home, I don't think they are even aware of that.
The nutritious value of it, they're not even aware.
They are not even aware of it. So they cook a lot of rice, no dal, or I mean dal is what you call it,
Protein, all the pulses.
proteins, that not. In a shop they go, and the portion of I mean suppose a chicken or a mutton which has been thrown away, and they bring that and they cook and they have it. You know?
So whatever is the throwaways in the non-veg, which is not very nutritious, that is what they eat in the form of in the form of a non-veg.
So it makes a lot of difference, you know, when mostly junk food they eat. They don't eat much of wheat, lot of rice, you know, not a very high quality of rice. It is substandard rice, substandard rice. And I told you a lot of these non-veg things which they get from the shop.
Throwaways from the shops.
Not much of vegetables. They don't eat much of vegetables. And this is what they eat, you know, morning, evening. And
even in non-veg, since they cannot afford meat, chicken, so they kill pigeons.
yes,
They kill pigeons and they eat pigeons.
yes, pigeons is it's not edible as such, but for them it's a kind of flesh. Which they
Yes,
eat, you know.
and like she said,
It spreads TB.
it spreads
Spreads
TB.
TB. Most of the children are anemic.
And the younger ones have bloated stomach.
Yes.
Yeah, and like their nails,
They're very dirty, you know.
the nails are pale. They're not. They're not very. One is they're not clean. Secondly, the intake of germs is happening all the time, and the nails show the sign that they're not healthy.
They have worms, and one thing, you know, they're very prone to cold and cough because all the time their nose is running because they're out on the street. There's no cover. Cover is also shelter. There is no shelter as such. They're on the streets, so they're very prone to any kind of diseases, especially cold, cough because of the pollution on the street, and the 24
The car
hours,
smokes.
the smoke, the pollution from the car or the buses, everything, they are inhaling all the time. So naturally, you know, they don't...
They have a lot of pulmonary diseases, you know.
Yes.
And then they have a lot of infections in the digestive system, okay, because of the intake of the wrong kind of food. Okay? And immunization is another big problem. Whether that really takes place or not is a big question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you talk a bit more about like the food they eat and what kinds of food they eat and how
They
that
eat at
affects
home, huh?
them? Dangerous?
I don't think they are.
No. And even if you tell them, it doesn't really make much of a difference.
They don't give much importance to their health because they are on the street, the hard life they face, and they think we are living here, we are happy, we don't need to do anything else in life. They are not aware that they are suffering from all these things. It's a very part of their life. They accept it, that if they are not well or something happened to them, they just accept it, that it's part of their life.
Okay.
They don't really think very deeply about their own wounds
Health.
or health.
They're not.
No, they don't.
Okay.
It's a big issue in all the street children. And nutritious part of it, first you have to really make them understand what is a nutrition. Then only we can go about it.
What is
about
the nutritious diet? It's we try to give them a non-formal education first of all. Our whole aim was to take them off the street, because most of the time they are spending their lives on the street. So at least few hours, if we can take them off the street
and be somewhere where they get a proper nutrition, a proper guidance, a little bit of education. I think the whole success of the whole street children's project is that they are off the road and they come regularly. But then again, it's on their mood. Sometimes 20, 25 of them will turn up, and another time hardly anybody comes up. But at the same time, over the years, they haven't abandoned the place. You know, when we cook some dal and rice or something in school, in our school kitchen, they relish it very much. Or which something we call khichdi, you know, with pulses and rice and vegetables all put together, and we cook for them.
Oh.
And that's what they love it, because they have no idea of anything which is called khichdi, or they can have
Which
something.
is a balanced diet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
They are on the street. Whenever we would pass from there, these children will come and they will come to beg, as such, you know. And we used to see that they used to sit on the road, they will be playing cards or gambling or something. So we, all of us, you know, so many times we had gone there, and we, while passing by, one day we all got together, all the members, and we started thinking, why not we do something for these children? You know, they are just wasting their life, just like that. If we can have a center where we can take them off the street and have a program, a constructive program for them. So that's how it started. And it was quite amazing. First they wouldn't come. One of our volunteers will go and bring them. This is how it started. But slowly they loved it so much that we didn't have to go to fetch them. They came on their own.
Yeah, donations
is very important, because you need people to run the place. You need a place where you have to hire a place. For that you need donation. And for especially, I think you need these teachers, those who will run the show.
You need qualified people to run the show.
Yes.
And can you also talk about volunteering?
Volunteers. There are
Yes.
many volunteers, they come to help. If we can arrange for 2 meals a day for them, that will solve a lot of problems.
And lot of medical help.
Yes, medical health and the nutritious. Nutritious food, if we can provide them twice a day. Home cooked meals.
Balanced diet.
And home cooked meals, not the snacks. I'm not talking about snacks, but meals. Not
Yes,
that.
even volunteers are welcome to come and work with them. They are a difficult lot, but they're lovely children.